The clerk suddenly headed for the door, managing to make it outside before the robber could react. He proceeded to hold the door shut while engaging the store's automated metal shutters, which began to roll down. While the clerk eventually lost the tug of war over the door, by that point the shutters were more than halfway down. Trimble scrambled to try and get under in time. However, all he ended up doing was getting himself comedically pinned to the ground, with his legs and part of his torso out on the street, and his upper body still inside the store. Seemingly resigned to his fate.
Sorry, I dropped the phone.
The 30-year-old grabbed one of the beers he had stolen and drank it while lying there waiting for police to arrive. They did so 3 minutes later, and he was placed under arrest. Trimble ultimately pled guilty to attempted robbery and possession of a knife, and on June 16th, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Squirty. Hey. I can never tell you two apart, but I'm guessing you're the more wild one. On there. Yeah, you. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Authorities in Japan's Aichi prefecture say that a local woman may have found a way to beat the heat this week. However, she likely won't be able to beat the rap after she offered a novel excuse in connection with an alleged theft. According to reports, the incident took place on the morning of July 16th when a local convenience store in the city of Ama was in the middle of receiving a frozen.
You going back home?
As the business's order was being loaded into the store, one of the employees, a 21-year-old man,
Never enjoyed the wild one. And that was Bowie. I should have known because Bowie let me pat him. You don't have to go home. I won't go in your home. Okay, I won't invade your little space in there. You're safe in there, aren't you? You're okay, you can come out. Did your friend go home, Bowie?
And ended up biting his hand during a subsequent struggle.
Oh, now he's come back out again. Oh, don't be so scared. I try not to go in their cage. I let that be their little safe spot. Look at him. He's gone. Where's he going?
The whole stealing and biting part was obviously a no-go for police. The woman
don't bite. Ow! That one hurt, Bowie. Yes, I understand. You don't want me near you. Whatever. Look, I wonder if his little, yep, see his little friend comes in. Yeah. Look who it is. It's trouble. It's trouble.
The whole thing started recently when a 33-year-old woman named Siraporn was
you bring your little boyfriend dog.
Her neighbor,
huh?
47-year-old met and
get out of the way.
In the fishing village of
Squirt, what are you doing?
Siraporn filed the complaint.
No books for you. Here you go, Raybon.
Were both loud and created unpleasant fumes. He apparently refused to come to any sort of neighborly compromise. After being informed of the complaint, Nett allegedly did what any completely psychotic neighbor would do. He decided to get revenge by committing arson. After waiting until the sun went down, Nett reportedly grabbed a can of gasoline, then headed over to Siraporn's house and climbed onto the roof. Once up there, he began splashing gasoline down onto the residence's second-floor patio with the intention of starting a fire there.
You say just behave. And you squirt? Is that what you're doing up there? Oi, squirt.
But the long and the short of it
Where's Leo?
This wasn't exactly a precision
squirt.
Operation from the sounds of it.
Squirt.
While getting a little splash with the gasoline, Nett didn't notice when he got some of it on himself. In fact, he didn't realize until it was far too late.
Oh yeah, you're all happy today.
In flames.
You're all happy.
So the 47-year-old managed to make it back to his house and extinguish himself.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine, it wasn't long before the reality of his injuries set in. He had sustained burns to his face, arms, and legs. and ended up calling the police himself when he could no longer stand the
He
pain.
loves
While
socks.
being transported to a local hospital, Ned reportedly confessed to everything that had happened, saying that he had done all of this because he was angry at Sitaporn. Luckily, firefighters were able to put out the rest of the fire at her residence before it got out of hand. After this recording, Ned reportedly remains in the hospital and is expected to face arson charges.
Hey. Hello. Listen, I'm going to go make a drink. You just do what you want. Do what you want, Squirty, you troublemaker.
Authorities in South Australia.
Yeah, I know.